Hi, I'm Cindy Winget, the author of Gothic Horror Mashups, and welcome to my channel. So before we get into the video, I just have some news I want to share that's pretty exciting. At least it's exciting for me. I don't know if it will be for you, but maybe. So I do have a new book coming out on September 30th, which is in like a week. Crazy. So it's called The Apparition, and this is a haunted house story about this woman who is grieving the loss of her grandmother, and she buys this Victorian mansion that she has been in love with since she was a child, and she plans on converting it into a bookstore. But as soon as she moves in, eerie things start to happen. So this definitely has October vibes, and so that's why I wanted to mention it, because if you're like me, I like to read books in October that actually take place around Halloween time and spooky season. And so this book does have a Halloween party in it, and it does take place in October. So I just wanted to make you guys aware if you were interested. You can pre-order it now on Amazon. If you just type in the title of the book, it doesn't always come up, so you might just need to type in the author name, which is Cindy Winget, and it should pop right up. And it also has like 80s and 90s vibes. It doesn't take place in the 80s, 90s, but there's a character in there that's obsessed with that era, so if you like those type of vibes, then I would also check it out. But anyways, I promise I'm not trying to like sell you anything. It's just exciting for me, and this is my BookTube channel, so I feel like I'm allowed to share this exciting news. There is a paperback in the works. I'm having a little bit of issues with the cover and the formatting. Well, the formatting is good now, but I need a new cover, and the guy is not getting back to me, so I'm a little bit nervous, but the ebook is all ready to go. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. So in today's video, we're going to be doing a BookTube Anniversary Tag. So the original creator of this tag is Average Joe Reads, but I heard the prompts from Bonnie Nicole, so that's where I'm getting the questions from. So I believe there's about 7 questions. So the first question is, how long have you been on BookTube? So this is my 2nd year. So this is my 2nd year anniversary. Can't believe it's already been 2 years. It's kind of crazy. In some ways it flew by, and then in other ways it feels like it's been longer than that. And then question number 2 is, how have you stayed motivated to create videos? And honestly, probably just inertia and my own OCD. So I always did well in school because I couldn't just not do my homework, you know, I would feel incomplete. If there's something expected of me or something that I need to be doing, I just have to do it. So I think a lot of it has to do with that. But outside of that, you know, I genuinely do enjoy it. So I don't really feel the need to keep motivated. You know, I'm already motivated. And then the third question is, what are 3 of your favorite videos to film? And I think my first reading vlog would be a memorable one for me, simply because it was my first time doing it. So everything was new and fresh and terrifying, but also fun. So probably that. And then my second would probably be my Witchy Rex video, just because it was kind of fun to dress up as a witch, and I had all my Halloween decorations out with my witchy stuff, and you know, we're talking about witches that are in books, which is one of my favorite subgenres. So I don't know, it was just fun. It was really long, and so it was difficult to film because it was a lot of books to talk about, and I would have to pause to look at the synopsis for all of these books because there's no way I could retain that just on the fly. And so it took forever to film. So it wasn't an easy one to film, but it was fun because we're talking about witches. And then my third one would probably be my bookshelf tour. I got a big response out of that, which is really fun. And also, you know, who doesn't love showing off their bookshelves? You know, that's always fun for me. So I probably am due for another one. I don't think my shelves have changed drastically, but I'm sure they have changed, and I've gotten new books and gotten rid of old books and maybe gotten some new decorations that go in front of them or whatever. So yeah, I might need to consider doing another bookshelf tour soon. So if you missed that one, you can look forward to a new one. Question number 4 is, what have you struggled with the most on YouTube, and how did you overcome it? So probably because I'm such a small channel, sometimes it's disheartening to do these long videos, or these videos that took forever to film, or these videos that took forever to edit, or both, and you put so much work and effort into it, and then maybe 10-15 people watch it. That's pretty disheartening, because sometimes it makes you feel like you're wasting your time, because you know, the return isn't necessarily equal to the effort put into it. So I don't think I've overcome this yet. It still bothers me, but at the same time, I just enjoy doing it. And if it makes the 15 people that watch my channel happy, then I'm okay with that. But obviously I'm human, so I have discouraging moments. But by and large, I just enjoy doing it, so I just do it anyways. Question number 5 is, what is a moment on YouTube that you would relive? And I think the very first comment I got on my channel, I would relive that moment because it was exciting. And I won't say who the subscriber was, but she mentioned that I was more calm and peaceful compared to the loud and chaotic other booktubers that she watched, and so she thought it was really restful and peaceful to watch me. So that's not verbatim, that's just the general vibes or the comment that I got, but it really meant a lot to me and I appreciated it and made me really happy, so I would relive that moment. So question number 6 is to give a shout out to my biggest supporter of my channel. I don't know if they mean other booktubers or what. If that's the case, I don't really know any other booktubers. I watch other booktubers, but I don't personally know them. I have had booktubers that have read and reviewed my books in the past, and that was always fun and exciting and appreciated. But that's more of a personal support rather than a support of my channel, so I guess that doesn't really count. So I guess the woman that left the comment, my first comment, she is pretty good to comment on most of my videos, and she's the one that comments the most for sure, so probably her. And hopefully you know who you are if you're watching this, and just know that I appreciate it. And then question number 7 is, what's the best book you've read this year? Which is really hard to pin down just one book, but I am gonna do the best books of the year video at the end of the year, so you know, if I don't talk about it now, it's not a huge deal because I can talk about it then. But I am going to talk about at least 3. So We Live Here Now by Sarah Pinborough. I really enjoyed this one. This is like a haunted house thriller, and I thought it was very unique and very fun, and I highly enjoyed it. And then I couldn't decide between these 2 romances, so I just decided to include both of them. But we have The Love Haters by Catherine Center, and then Funny Story by Emily Henry. Those were definitely my 2 favorite romances that I read this year. So I guess there's actually 8 questions. So the last question is, where do you see your channel in a year's time, and what do you hope to have achieved? So I think in the next year, I would like to do more author taste test. I'm not sure they're the most watched of my videos, but for me personally, I have a lot of books from authors that I haven't read yet and I would really like to. So I think for me personally, that would be fun to make some more author taste test videos and maybe some more author spotlights. And as far as what I hope to achieve, probably just gaining more subscribers and just steadily making progress in that area would be nice. And that's the last question, so this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it, even though it is quite a short video, but you know, short and sweet is okay. But I just want to thank you guys for watching and for supporting my channel. I really do appreciate it, and I wouldn't be here without you. So for anybody who liked or tagged or shared or watched or commented on a video, just know that I really appreciate it. And if you've subscribed to my channel, thank you. Hopefully I'll continue to make content that you guys will enjoy, and I post every Friday, so if you want to see the next one, come back then. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, then I encourage you to do so. And please leave me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye.